Well, new numbers tonight showing the nationwide crime crisis is costing more American lives than it did 2 years ago. The study from WalletHub shows the average homicide rate in 45 of the most populous U.S. cities has risen 10% since 2021. Let's bring in criminal defense attorney Bob Bianchi. Bob, it's always great to have you. I want to put the top 5 on the screen if I can, because they have one thing in common. As I said before the break, we're talking Memphis, Tennessee, New Orleans, Louisiana, Richmond, Virginia, Washington, D.C., and Detroit, Michigan, all blue cities with Democrat mayors. Apparently, they have the wrong elixir, the wrong remedy here, Bob. Your thoughts on what's happening?
You know, Trace, having been a prosecutor that ran 37 law enforcement agencies for about 6 years, you have to look at a balancing. There's a toxic cocktail that's going on here with regard to criminal law issues, and it is as follows. COVID was not a good thing. We see that in the calls that we're getting right now. More bizarre, more violent, more off the hook. Mental health issues that are going on, a fentanyl crisis that's out of control, homelessness that can't be resolved, and then at the same time, you have the morale of the police is in the tank with the defund the police movement. Cops are afraid to interdict. They feel that their careers and lives are going to be on the line. So you really have this bad situation in which you have societal issues that are not being taken care of, and you have police departments that are either underfunded, defunded, and can't do the job to eradicate the crime, and prosecutors who are allowing 1/3 of the people committing most of the crimes out when they're arrested. So this is not a way to do effective law enforcement. And Trace, last point, you can always reform bad police misconduct. We did it. We were one of the models in the country. But by the same token, if communities don't have safe environments, they don't have businesses, and they fall apart.
It's a fair assessment. And on the police enforcement there, the mayor of Miami, Francis Suarez, said the following to Fox News: "It's a tale between two types of cities where elected officials believe that the rule of law and public safety are the foundations of a free and prosperous society, versus another type of cities where elected officials fail to uphold the law, refuse to enforce the law, and blame those who follow the law, from police to small businesses. As the causes of crime in Miami, we choose differently." They're investing in cops, it appears to be working.
Yeah, and they're having a significant decrease in crime. And the bottom line here, again, if it's being done properly and the police officers are doing things the way they should, intelligence-led policing, community-based policing, and they're being aggressive with regard to crime, you're going to have a diminution of crime significantly. Miami is really very impressive. And by the same time, you're preserving and protecting the constitutional rights of the citizens. That's a win-win.
I want to put this on the screen. This is Chicago, just because it's instructive to look at this. Not one of the top 5 cities, but crime is out of control there. And look at the years. 2019 up 61%, 2020 75%, 2021 96%. 2022 seems like they got a break at 45%, Bob. But you look at 2023, the numbers are going to skyrocket again, and they just keep voting these same policies in place year after year.
Yeah, first of all, prosecutors are supposed to enforce the law. It's as simple as that. You don't have an obligation. Like, you swear a constitutional oath to do that. I used to work in the inner city, both as an EMT and as a prosecutor. And these poor people, mostly law-abiding citizens, have to live with their doors shut because their kids can't walk to school without having crime-related issues. Businesses are shutting down. It's really a disservice to those communities.
Yeah, Bob Bianchi, good of you to come on, sir. Thank you.